Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. I'm Papa Boris, and it's time to play some more Overfall. We were victorious in the last video, and apparently all we had to do to win was just get to a place, which was great. And now we're going to start a new game. So some interesting things I didn't actually know. First of all, this cleric here, we upgraded her stuff in the last game, and it seems like the upgrades are still there. So if you can save up money and upgrade your weapons in one game, that actually holds over to the next one, which makes that suck a lot less. I'm not that happy with the third upgrade. The weapon skills have a 5% chance to apply invulnerability. That's just, I mean, that really seems kind of minor, so I'm probably going to roll a different enchantment if this run goes well and we have the money to spare. We're going to go ahead and keep her. I did get a new skill, so instead of Scream, we're going to use this new thing I unlocked, which is Circle of Grace. This is a area of effect buff with a range of 4, and that's, you know, pretty strong in general. It has a pretty long cooldown, 2, rather than the 1 of the other skills. What it does is it grants Defiance. The Defiance makes you immune to a bunch of stuff, and Concentration, which to be honest, I don't know what it does, but it's only a 50% chance. We'll see how it works. Anyway, I never use Scream. Maybe I could have made more of a point to use it, but I mean, I won pretty handily without it, so it's clearly not that important. So we'll just see this if it might make things a bit easier. For trinkets, we're going to use Seed of Creation, which is what we used before. Every time you use a skill, there's a 10% chance that it'll heal the whole party by 1. I think the warrior had it before, but it makes more sense on her, because she's going to use more skills, I think. Chalice of the Angel makes it so that there's a 30% chance she gets the value of beneficial skills, which is nice. And then this, whenever she kills something, she gets 2 debuffs off. It's not great, but it's either that or Reaper's Harvest, which makes it so that whenever you kill things, you get a +2 accuracy and +5% critical chance for the rest of the fight. She's not really going to be killing things. I don't know if she's going to kill things to remove debuffs, but that's what I'm going to put on her. I'm hoping to unlock some more of these damn trinkets so I have more stuff to use. We're also going to do the new class. So we unlocked the Guardian. You get the Guardian's movement ability is Tactical Swap. It's got a range of 4, a cooldown of 2, and what it does is 2 things. Number 1, swaps places with an ally, and number 2, gives protection to themselves and reduction to the ally, so it's important not to get those confused. Protection to self means that you take less damage that is incoming, like incoming damage is cut in half. Whereas reduction means that income damage that you take is reduced by 1. Shoot, I forget if protection makes it like cut in half or just absorb a set amount, but basically you do save a lot of damage with protection. So with Tactical Swap, what you want to do, it's tricky to use. It's not like the fighter where you just jump in and it's like very straightforward. It's a really great ability. You need to have the cleric like walk up to the enemy's faces and then Tactical Swap with her when the Guardian's in the back. And that way the cleric gets reduced, the guardians in front all protected. On the whole, I think this is just worse than the heroic leap. Also, if you compare some of the stats, the guardian has more health and defense than the fighter, but watch the accuracy. 14 accuracy. That's really much better than 10 that the guardian has. So the guardian's going to be missing a lot. The Guardian has better initiative, but it's kind of wasted on the fact that in the first turn, the Guardian's probably not going to do anything. Speed's the same, and crit chance is a bit lower as well. Let's take a look at the Guardian's skills, shall we? So the Guardian has Slash. This is exactly the same thing as Chip Chop, except it has a less cool name, so that sucks. It has Gash, which is very similar to Cleave. It deals 4 damage, does something if the thing is bleeding, and notice if it says Radius in front of, you can hit 2 enemies that are adjacent to each other if they're both adjacent to you. The effect of this is better than Cleave. So instead of applying Mortal Wounds, it applies Vulnerable. Mortal Wounds cuts healing in half. Vulnerable makes you take extra damage, which is definitely better, but still, it's not that likely that this combo will ever be achieved. By the time you slash something and then the turn comes back around you, you're probably just going to be killing the bitch. Now, the warrior's last skill was Execute, which deals 4 damage plus 3 if the target's at below half health. This is Shield Slam, so it deals 4 damage to an enemy and applies Confusion, which, sometimes might be better than applying Bleeding, because utility skills of the enemy lets them sometimes get away from bad situations. On the whole, I think probably Execute's a little bit better. So on the whole, so far, the fighter seems better. Now, here are the skills. So this is kind of an interesting one. Notice the target here is personal and then radius is nearby. That means it's like in an area around you. Enemies lose a buff 50% of the time and get Bone Pour. Now, the fighter has, and I'll just show this to you. The fighter has Earthcrack, which applies vulnerable guaranteed, and guaranteed removes a buff. So the Guardian's worse, because it's only removing the buff half the time, and Bone Pour isn't as good as vulnerable. Bone Pour makes it so that the enemy takes damage every time they use a skill. Vulnerable makes them take a damage every time they get hit by a skill. Renewal, you can only target an ally, you can't target yourself, and it's a pretty small range, just 3. Decent one though, it gives regeneration, Aegis, and a debuff, and it removes a debuff. So you can debuff an ally, or take a debuff off of an ally. You get bonus. You give the ally bonus accuracy, and you give them regeneration, which will give them some health back. Now the fighter had no way of giving back people health, so that's nice. And then Shocking Wrath is a ranged utility skill, which the fighter definitely does not have. This gets rid of a buff, makes them immobilized, and makes them have Bone Pour. Now that is crazy good. So that means that the Guardian can immobilize enemies at range and get rid of their buffs and make them take a damage for every skill they use, but really just being able to immobilize a melee fighter at range of 4 is crazy. So that compensates for some of the general shittiness the Guardian has shown so far when in comparison to the fighter. For trinkets, he gets the Idol of Justice to start out, or she does. This thing blows ass monkeys. Whenever you miss, gain 3 stacks of Aegis. That's like basically getting 6 accuracy whenever you miss. No thanks. I'd much rather have the Arcane Magnet. So whenever you start your turn next to someone, there's a 25% chance of stealing a buff, and it works for each adjacent foe. We also have Essence of Life. Whenever someone misses an attack against you, you get 2 health back, and whenever you miss an attack, the next weapon attack against you misses, which was really cool, because with this shitty accuracy, she's going to be missing a lot. So, well, not a lot, hopefully, but just comparatively speaking. And so whenever she misses, she makes the next attack against her miss, and then whenever the enemy misses her, which is guaranteed to happen now, she gets 2 health back. So this is a strategy that revolves around sucking. On balance, the fighter seems better to me, but let's try this out. We'll hop into the portal. Some say the Vorn cannot be stopped! I really gotta learn what the hell protection is, so I gotta make sure I take a look at what protection is. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, embark, and I'm actually really curious to see whether like the benefits of the skills actually got kept, or if that was just the thing showing in the menu. So we're starting over, same deal, 2 runes, 2 dust, 4 frags, and 5 food. But remember not to spend both my runes this time, because of course I want to hire an adventurer Esperanto. Let's take a quick look at the map. There's an inn, I definitely don't need that. There's a bunch of islands down here, so we'll just go to where there's guaranteed adventure. And call it a day. Alright, somebody blew up, so there's some supplies I should go over. I used to be an adventurer just like you. I'm still an adventurer, oh my god. Should I fight the— you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna fight them for telling that stupid joke. It's 2 on 2, I should be fine. And these guys look like they're melee. Let's see, so what are their speeds? This is actually a pretty tough fight for level 1. The Everguard are pretty difficult, so they're 20 hit points, which is a lot. They seem to be melee only, and they have a speed of 3, so I should just be able to saunter on up here and be totally fine. Okay, I can't do that. There's no reason for this or for that, so why don't we skip that and skip this. Alright, so we're all coming up on each other here. Wow, so they have range stuff as well, so decreased speed, and every skill I use deals my damage. Alright, well, that's okay. So, let's take a quick look here. Yeah, the weapon skills that I paid for in the last game get kept in this game. That's great. Alright, so I didn't put myself in range of Faithful Pull, which was actually probably stupid, but that's fine. I need to think about where to stand so that the Guardian can use the tactical swap. Which is really just not that helpful. I should have kept the Guardian in the back, shouldn't I? If I was going to use the tactical swap, that would have made a lot more sense. Wow. Yeah, okay. So let's just do this, I guess, and have them switch places. I'm going to dispel these afflictions, and we're going to drop the hammer. Kaboom. Okay, so let's do tactical swap. Let's now immobilize this bitch, or asshole, whatever. And I still only have nothing but melee skills, so we pass the turn. Oh, we got rid of all this stuff, but it's fine, because the utility phase happens after the movement phase, so we're good. We're good. Alright, so here's the cleric. I can do a faithful pull to put some protection on the Justicar. And the alternative is not that enticing, so we'll do it. And let's see. Defiance and concentration. Let's find out what concentration is, shall we? Did I hit it? Concentration? Doubles the proc rate. Not bad, not bad. I can't hit them both because of how Wave of Light is dumb. So we'll damage the one that's already been damaged. That seems like the smart thing to do. And now my Justicar can go up. Let's go up here. Okay, what do we got? Renewal regeneration and removes a debuff. Don't really need regeneration on the cleric yet. So Shattered Ground. Wait a minute. Radius. Oh, I did not realize this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Radius nearby means out to a length of 2? Oh, I changed my mind. That's pretty good. Okay, good to know. So I can make him confused. I don't think that's worth it. I think it's just a lot more logical to just make him bleed. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to call it Chip Chop. It's fucking Chip Chop. That's the skill. I don't care if it's called Slash. That's dumb. That is always going to be Chip Chop Chip in my heart. Alright? That's what it's going to be. Ouch. That looked painful. Alright, we've done Faithful Pull. I can dispel. What am I dispelling? Bleeding and mortal wounds? Well, that certainly makes healing less appealing if the person has mortal wounds. So let's dispel. It'll save some damage because the bleeding will go away. And now I can Holy Nova. Will I kill this guy? No, but the Guardian's going to get to Cleave, which is what I'm going to call that skill, because that's what it is. Let's be real here and finish this thing off, of course, unless there's a miss. Okay, so we renew Generation Aegis, mobilize Bone Port, and removes a buff. Well, this seems good. So let's immobilize him. Mobilization doesn't really matter, unfortunately, but we can now Gash. Kill that off. Oh, right. It's going to get enraged. Doesn't even make a difference. Yep. There's a lot of debuffs. Oh, that was a big hit. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. Alright, well, maybe I shouldn't stand next to the person. Let's see, is there any reason to stand next to the Justicar at this point? Nope. So we're going to come back here. I'm going to get ready to do a Faithful Pull. Let's do a Numbing Light for some regen. Oh, I got it on both of them. Awesome. Let's drop the hammer. Confusion, unfortunately, is immune, but I got a crit, which is good. Alright, Tactical Swap would be stupid here, because I need to actually hit this person. Remember, you cannot use the utility, or the movement ability, and move. So now, Regeneration, Aegis, and a debuff, or Bone Pour removes a buff. Bone Pour would make him take some extra damage. I might need that to kill him, otherwise he's going to get to go. So I think this is actually worth doing. There's a shot of being able to kill him here if I hit this bleed. Yep. Oh, right. It takes double damage from everything. Okay. Cool. We got some skills. Accuracy for Kayla. Kayla's my guardian, so that's good because she needs it. And Kayla's also sneaky. Great. Food and dust. Awesome. All right. Well, oh, there's a crate over here. I should really get that. I don't know. Maybe I could have gotten it later, but it seems good to just get it while it's there. 5 frags. Fine. Let's head on over here. Seems like there's not as much island density as I remember there being. Puppy asks for a bone. Okay, let's... Yeah, sure. Let's dig up a grave to give a puppy a bone. All right, at least we got a fight out of it. 16 horror, not too bad. You know what? I'm just gonna tactical swap. This is actually a pretty reasonable thing to do. It gives a buff to both people. Obviously, immobilizing this makes no difference. Hey, wait a minute! There's another enemy there. I did not realize that. Whoops, this is a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. Well, let's shit. I'm in AoE formation. That was a mistake. I really should have not used the tactical swap so that I wasn't in AoE formation. Luckily, they didn't use an AoE. Okay, that's good. This Justicar is not gonna, or this Guardian. What am I called? What is this class called? Is it Justicar or is it Guardian? Because those are two different classes. Well, fuck, I don't remember. Okay, the Guardian's not going to actually be able to get up and fight anything. This thing seems to be melee. It has a speed of 4, 1, 2, 3. It is going to get up to the Guardian. Great. Let's go here. Let's think. Do I want to dispel the agony? I think Numbing Night's actually going to heal for more than what I'd get from the agony. So yeah, we'll put some Numbing Light on her. And let's drop the hammer. Kaboom. So no utilities at least. I'm gonna step away from that enemy. We're gonna go like here so that this thing goes up 4 spaces and doesn't actually do anything. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm dumb. I'm not playing to this class's strengths. I should have stepped forward and immobilized this thing. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. Okay, well, I'm stupid, so I didn't do it. All right, horror goes this way. Okay, I can step up next time and attack. Oh, that was a miss. Nice. So we got a bit of a heal. Okay. So I stepped out of Faithful Pull. Man, I'm not playing this right at all. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go here. I don't think I need to Dispel or do Circle of Grace. Well, I could Dispel the Agony, but she's got Protection. So we'll just put Circle of Grace just on the Guardian. That's fine. So Defiance. So Defiance are the ones that Defiance is really the weakest of the debuff preventers, because these things, like, they still let you do everything. You just do it a little bit less well. So Defiance isn't that good, but then again, Scream was totally useless. So I guess it's good that I got a skill to replace a useless skill, but it's bad that the new skill is still useless. Alright, we're gonna go here. And let's do... I could actually do some more healing, but I think getting some more damage on them through the Bone Pour seems logical. I could confuse one. That never seems right. Let's just get rid of the caster. Chop. Oh, I'm in AoE formation. That was stupid. Alright, so fear happens. And a crit. Okay, so I'm definitely getting hit a lot to get this dog this bone. Ouch. Oh my lord, on a fucking cracker. Okay, let's do a Faithful Pull. Let's dispel some of the stuff. I don't even know what all that stuff is. Get rid of it. So we're still afraid, in agony, and blind. Okay, great. I think, as tempting as it is to Holy Nova, I want this thing to die. It unfortunately will only go down to 1 hit point off of that bleeding. So I think it's important to just kill it while I can. I cannot do a tactical swap because I'm blind. Right. I'm going to hang back. This Justicar is very damaged, so... Oh no, I should have stepped forward! No, but I couldn't because I'm blind, so I couldn't have targeted this thing. And plus, this thing is enraged, so I couldn't have immobilized it anyway. And I still can't target this because I'm still blind. Wow, I'm not used to being blind. Alright, so now this thing is just, with its double speed, is determined to hit my Guardian for 1 damage. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. What do we got? Wave of Light going on here. Sure, let's come on up. Let's do some regeneration. Regenerate, good times, come on. Alright, so there's the damage. Tactical swap would stop me from attacking this, so that's not good. So we're going to stay where we are. I don't need to heal the Cleric. I cannot target myself with this. Mobilize doesn't happen. Bone Pour happens, but it removes a buff. So yeah, well I guess we'll remove one of the buffs, even though it doesn't immobilize it. And we'll do a slash, because confusion cannot work on the enraged enemy. Shoot. Ouch. That hurts. Alright, we're going to do a Holy Nova here. That might kill this thing with the double damage. It might not. We'll see. At least I'll get to heal the other character in my party. Ouch. I wish it would have ended the fight, because I took extra damage now from the stats that are on me. I can't target myself with that, so we'll just do this. And this thing is going to bleed to death anyhow, but I might as well just do it. Okay, great. That was a pretty rough fight. So she's tough. Her health increased by 4, so the Guardian's got even more health now. Good, so we get a bone. And we got Hollow reputation. Alright, we murdered the Hollows last time, so we could side with them in their genocidal, biological warfaring ways. Perhaps, but that's just 1 reputation. Last time I got like 1 reputation with pretty much everybody before I finally started getting a bunch with the elves. I don't know if you can really like decide beforehand who you're gonna do it with. I mean, you can, but it's hard to actually pull off. Can you help me? Oh yes, we had this event last time, so Alcoholics Dustonimus or something like that. Oh wow, we actually have a fight this time. Yeah. Alright, well, my guy's very badly damaged. Luckily, this lizard has a thing of 3, so screw it. We're just going to move this thing up. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. She doesn't need any healing. I wish I could use this on myself. That would be really nice if I could. Okay, so what I can do here is go up. Oh, I should have put the Justicar. No, I want her to step forward. I definitely want her to step forward. So we're going to go ahead and do Numbing Light. And then we're going to... You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do Holy Nova. Let's just heal. Let's just use this. This is a very easy fight. We can use it as a healing opportunity. So I don't think I need to do Tactical Swap just yet. I think what I can do is go here. And then we can immobilize this thing. And unfortunately, I don't have any attacks that work at range. So I have to skip my attack, right? I can't actually, like, hit... Oh, this actually has a wider range than Cleave does. This is better than Cleave. Because Cleave only hits 2 enemies, at least I thought. This seems to be able to target 3. Interesting. Well, anyway, we're skipping the attack phase. So this thing's immobilized, can't do jack. Now we're going to go ahead and pull her back that way. Applies Defiance and Concentration, or Dispels. Well, Dispel doesn't do anything, so I guess we're going to do this. And we're going to drop the hammer. And maybe I could have squeezed like an extra turn of nothing out of this. Because now my Justicar, if she moves away, the lizard can still go up and attack the cleric. Which actually I'd prefer. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this tactical swap. And let's go ahead and do Aegis and Restoration. So that she is more evasive and gets some HP back. This is really just pretty scummy. But hey, it's also tactical. Why didn't the lizard attack me? That doesn't make any sense. The lizard should have really attacked me. Well, I need to step forward so that the Justicar, or the Guardian, I can't remember the name, can get in and attack. These places are blocking the road. So it's yeah, I realize what I'm doing here is kind of shitty, but you know. Oh, I could have immobilized it again. Wow, this only has a cooldown of 1. I could probably have kited this thing forever. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for me to be taking damage here. I could just kite it indefinitely. Okay, this thing's not attacking me. I guess because it's afraid of taking damage from Bone Pour or something. Well, let's dispel all that stuff. Let's Holy Nova again. Get some more healing going. Very good. Regeneration. Immobilized and Bone Pour. I mean, is this thing that afraid of attacking that it won't even take a single damage? Cool, well I healed up from that fight. Nice! We get Goblin Reputation. Yes! Oh wow, this actually turned out very differently from the first time. Is this guy helping us? No, he's not. But this guy's not fighting. It's a 2-on. You can tell up top who's fighting. It's a 2-on-2 fight. Okay, cool. Do I want to do a tactical swap? Not really. Let's take a look at this Leecher, speed of 4, and this guy, Skull Cleaver, speed of 4. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should step up. Wait a minute. I want to be faithfully pulled. So let me step up in line and just skip the phase. I'm assuming the Leecher with the sword and shield can't do anything at range. Concentration doubles the proc rate. Alright, this guy, I don't know. Hard to tell. He might have like a way to throw his axe or something. Alright, well, we're healing up this, fuck, I don't know what this class name is. I just don't know. How do you see what the name of your class is? Well, no. So, let's see, I can't move. I could have reached one with a hammer. That would have been smarter. Yeah, there's no question that would have been much smarter than what I just did. So, I don't think I want to do a tactical swap here. I think I do want to step forward, like, here. So what I can do now is I can immobilize this one, and then I can just focus on chapping that one. No bleeding, although there's this one. Nope, it's not defiant or vigorous or anything. And there's a miss. Oh, I heal for 2 from the miss. Awesome. All right, we got Wave of Light. Can't hit them both, so I might as well just get as far back from these bad people as I can. Circle of Grace. I'm just not excited about this skill. I mean, it's better than... Maybe I should have, you know, I really should have probably just dispelled that, honestly. Those aren't particularly great buffs, but, you know, would have been better than nothing. So I can tactically swap, oh god, I could have, like, put her here. Yeah, I could have had her move here and then tactically swap the both of them, get a buff on, and then still attack. So I missed an opportunity there. That takes a bit of getting used to. So she's fine, no need to regenerate her. We'll do Shattered Ground. I guess I could have walked over and gotten both of them with it. That would have been smart. Alright, so let's chip chop choop. No bleeds. And now my cleric gets hit and that thing heals. Ooh. Rough. Oh my god, that is roughity duffity. Duffity dingle. We're gonna go ahead and move. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh, I'm skipping the attack phase. No. I can have a pretty good shot with dispelling myself. Yep, so we can do Wave of Light to attack them both. Bingo. He's got Shocking Wrath back, so this guy can get immobilized. Crap, I missed again the opportunity for the tactical swap. We're going to Shockingly Wrath that thing, and then Chip Chop Jingle. Okay. Oh, we dispelled the stuff, but then didn't move. Okay, no problem. I think my cleric's starting to get attacked. Oh, he has a Cleo ability. Shit. Alright, well, it's Faithful Pull. And let's Numbing Light your own ass here. And Holy Nova for the heal. Yeah, Kayla can go back and kill that thing. Then they're not touching each other. That seems worth it. So I could tactically swap and kill that one. That seems good. That way my people are both a little bit protected. So protection halves incoming damage, right. So there's absorb, which absorbs 5. Protection just cuts damage in half. And she has reduction, which reduces incoming damage. That's not confusing at all. And I can actually finally use this regeneration on her. And Chip Chop Chew. How about you? Don't hurt too much, please. Blind, doesn't matter. Alright, I don't know what the person did, but apparently it was nothing. So we'll skip the movement phase. Dispel that. Don't see any reason to kill this thing, because if Kayla... Oh wait, there is a reason, because I mean, I'm not going to get back around to her again, so I might as well just get the kill right now. Nice. Alright, that was pretty good. And we actually get a thing. Akira is an adept healer. 50% chance to apply reduction on direct heals. Alright, so that works on Holy Nova and on Faithful Pulls. I don't know, is Holy Nova a direct heal? I'm not sure, actually. Someone will have to check. But it's definitely going to apply on Faithful Pull. Numbing Light, I think, is a regeneration, so I don't think that actually counts. But anywho, we finished that up. And I think it's time to be done. So this start isn't quite as explosive as the start of the last video. Or not the last video, the last series. Because that time we just kept bumping into like tons and tons of money and food for free. This time we really got to work for it. But it should be a good one. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.